Detective Francis with the Westland Police Department. You know, it seems like every year around this time we hear tragic stories about dogs being left in cars, kids being left in cars, and obviously those have terrible consequences. So what's it like to be locked in a car on a nice day? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. I'm going to sit in this car for the next half hour, and we're just going to see how hot it gets. Okay, so we're in the car. Windows are rolled down about 1.5 inches or so all the way around, all 4 of them. And our starting temperature here is going to be about 97.5 degrees. We'll get a timer going. All right, so we're going to go for a half hour, and we're going to see what happens. But right now I can tell you just from the starting of it, it's a little warm. The air is pretty heavy in here. You know, it's not great, but it's not horrible. I mean, you know, we all have sat in cars for a couple minutes or so when it's hot. So it's a beautiful day here in Portland, Westland. It's gorgeous, and yeah, there's a little breeze outside. Can't really feel much of that in here though, so there it is. Okay, so 5 minutes has gone by, and it is hot in this car. It's right now 102 degrees for a temperature, 102. So, I mean, it's heating up quick. Granted, it's a hot day, and you know, I mean, you think about it, it's a dark interior of the car. It's just hot. This is like it's like a greenhouse. It's stifling and stuffy. My iPhone has my other camera has overheated. That's how hot it is. Okay, so here we are. We are at 10 minutes. My hands are all a little on the sweaty side. It's definitely very, very, very hot in here, and continues to get hotter. So 104 degrees now. After 10 minutes, we're up to 104. So it's definitely a cooker in here. I mean, it's like a broiler. It's just, you're just stewing in here. You know, and it brings up a really good point about kids. You know, kids. You know, this is far too long for a child to be in a car. I can tell you that. I'm an adult and I want to get out of this car. You know, kids, they burn hotter. You know, they produce more heat to start with, and then on top of that, they don't sweat as much as adults do. They don't have as much surface area to get to manage the heat, and so you know, this is not a good environment at all for a child. You know, there's been over 200 deaths, vehicle-related heat stroke deaths in the United States over the last 5 years, and that may not sound like a lot, but just a one child. This is just, I can't imagine. This has got to be a horrible, horrible way to die. It's torturous. So, you know, this sucks. Okay, here we are. We're at 15 minutes now. 15 minutes. And it is suffocating. This is just, wow. It's hot. It's hot. Temperature inside now, we're up to 106.5 degrees. 106.5 degrees. It got so hot that all of the camera equipment shut down. I've taken off my shirt because I can. And it's continues to just cook in here. Okay, 20 minutes down. 20 minutes. It's claustrophobic in here. It's just claustrophobic. You just feel enveloped in just this mummifying layer of heat. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I'd rather be, jumping into a cold pool right now. For sure. Temperatures right now. Driver's side over here, we're looking at 109. Finally came up 109. We're looking up here 139 on the roof, on the headliner. The dash up here 175 degrees on the dash. 175 degrees on the dash. And our seat here, $125 degrees still. It's in the shade. And back seat, of course, 128 degrees. So it's a cooker. It's definitely a kiln. It's all right. 25 minutes. 25 minutes. The armrest next to me is soaking wet. It's just pouring off me here. I just want to get out of this car. That is all I want to do. At this point, this is just like a survivor moment. All I want to do is make it through the next 5 minutes, get out of this car. Yeah. I mean, I've never spent a half hour. Today, I've spent 45 minutes in this car because of the cameras overheating. But, I can't imagine not being able to choose to do this, as weird as that sounds. But, readings, temperatures here. We're at 110 now, 110.5 on the driver's side. The dashboard here, 176 degrees on the dashboard. The ceiling here, 141 degrees on the ceiling. That back seat back there is kicking out at 129 degrees. And the front seat here is 129 degrees as well. So it is ridiculously hot. Need I say more? Okay, there we go. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. That was horrible. I do not need to do that again. Temperature is, last couple of temperature readings here. 112 degrees over on the driver's side. Dashboard reading is or 174, so it's kind of vacillating between that 174, 175 mark. Roof here, roof is going anywhere from 136, 135, 136 and a half, somewhere in there. That's on the headliner. Back seat, 129 degrees and holding strong. And we're 130 here on the front seat. So, yeah, if you got your dog with you, you've got your child with you, don't leave them in the car. Don't make that choice for them. Believe me, I just made the choice to sit in this car for a half hour, and if they're not making the choice, man, don't do it. It's not okay. So, thanks very much for your time. Bye.